Hi guys, Karen here. Welcome back to our channel. And I know for the title, you're looking for a meal prep. Well, Maya gave me a wonderful idea since it's harvest season to do our version of meal prep because we do a lot of meal prepping, but it's a different type of meal prepping. So because we cook a lot around here, we tend to prep everything that we need for meals and things that are coming up for different holidays and birthdays and whatever we're planning on cooking and then we tend to plan our meals around what's at the farmers market, mostly what's in season. And so meal prepping for us basically is like prepping everything we'll need for like breadcrumbs or preparing our sweet potatoes so that we can make sweet potato bread or sweet potato pancakes really simple. And so for the next couple of weeks, I'll be showing you how I meal prep to make my cook times faster in the kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how I make my own breadcrumbs. It's really simple. You do not have to buy $2 breadcrumbs at the grocery store. You could just make your own. It's really simple. I say the longest time of it is actually toasting your bread. I did not make this bread. I got this bread from Aldi. Just a simple bread. You can use whatever bread you have on hand. And all you're going to need is some salt and whatever herbs you want to use. You can make plain bread crumbs as well. But today I'm using some dried lemon basil, some oregano, and I have some rosemary here and thyme. So first things first, I'm going to cut this bread up and put it into the oven for 45 minutes on 275. So I'll show you that as soon as I have it all nice and chopped up. Okay, you don't have to put anything on this bread at all. Your oven, like I said before, you're going to put it at 275 and you're going to dry this bread out. It should take you about 45 minutes to do so. And you're going to come back and check it every 10 to 15 minutes to turn the bread to make sure that it's thoroughly drying out, because you don't want the bread to not be dry because then it won't work. So anyway, and by the way, I'm not going to use all of these herbs because that would be way too many, way too much. But yeah, and for this, I only use, I think, like 8 pieces of bread, but the bread pieces are long. So like I said before, use whatever bread you want. You don't have to put any butter, margarine, oil on this at all. You don't have to do that at all. And as a matter of fact, if you ever wanted to just make bread for like dressing or something like that, I do cornbread dressing, but if you wanted to use bread for dressing or whatnot, you could do the same method using this, but you just wouldn't crush it. But today we're going to dry this out so that we can crush it along with this and make bread crumbs. So let's get into it. So this is my first turn of them. So I waited till halfway through. So I'm just now turning them over and putting them back in. Okay, so our bread is all nice and dry, as you can see, and it just came out of the oven. So what I'm going to do, you're going to need a food processor or a blender for this part. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crush up the breadcrumbs separately and then crush up the herbs and then mix them. So you're going to need a bowl for this part as well. So I have all of the breadcrumbs all nice and crushed up, and now I'm going to do the same thing to the herbs. So I have my herbs in here. Once again, is rosemary, thyme, lemon basil, and oregano. So I'm just going to grind all of this up as well. These are the herbs all ground up, and now I'm going to add them to the breadcrumbs. And you just mix this all in. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. And you have your own Italian breadcrumbs. Oh, and you're going to add some salt to that. You don't need to add a lot because whatever you're going to use it for, you might have to season it a little bit more. So that's it. And how I'm going to store it, I'll show you that as well. So I'm going to store my breadcrumbs in one cup increments. So this is how I store my breadcrumbs. Of course, I'm going to write on the top the date and what's in here. And like I said, these are each one cup of breadcrumbs. That way it makes it easier if a recipe calls for like 4 cups or something. I know if I just grab 4 of them, that's exactly what it is. And yeah, so this is video 1 for meal prepping or prepping for meals. By making the breadcrumbs in advance, I don't have to worry about purchasing them or, you know, if I have them or not, because I do know that I have them. And putting them in the freezer allows me to keep them for a longer period of time. And yeah, saves me time and money. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you like this type of content. You know, this helps me twofold because like I always say, I never make a video that I don't do myself. So not only does this, you know, help me show you guys, but I'm actually putting it in my freezer. So I hope you guys found the video helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.